All right, welcome back, YouTube, to A Programmer Plays the Mobius Machine. Mobius Machine. We don't know. I keep wiffle waffling about how that should be pronounced. Last time we managed to get up here and make some headway in Sky Tower, and so now I want to do more of same. Kind of want to poke around over here, fill in this little hole. I don't really expect that that'll change much for us, but you know. It'll be good. It'll be a good way to warm up. It's a new day for me. So let's see. Yeah, we'll. Oh, okay. Hold on. Open that up. We think straight down, maybe? Is there anything about this that I need to be cognizant of? I don't think so. I think I've been here before. And it's purely just... Oh, shit. Send me on up. Alright, this could be going better. Do I think there's anything there? Yeah, kinda. I think there's anything there? Less so. There is this spot that we never did figure out. This spot, this, probably nothing. This, probably nothing. I would love to have that. There's so many spots on here that I'm like, it's probably nothing, but I don't know that. Call this. This has got to be something over here. And obviously, like, there's stuff here that we need to figure out. I'm tempted to, well, tempted to pop over here and see if this connects over like that. Let's do that. Almost forgot that those guys kamikaze like that. That would have been less than ideal. That was less than ideal. Oh, gosh dang it. Things hit real hard in this game. Like, we're we're playing on like normal difficulty, and it feels like things hit surprisingly hard. Run into them hard enough, they can't kill me, right? Alright, so now we go down. Let's see what is down this way. Alright, at least one little treasure. Retraction fragment. What? I'm guessing more blobs will be down here. Yeah. I don't want to criticize the game too much for the way that you do kind of like have the same asset but in slightly different colors a bunch, but I think it does hurt the game overall the way that that was such an immediate dead end for me. I do think it hurts the game overall the way that it's like, okay, more blobs, more of basically the same enemy shape. I got so lucky just then. Holy. Should not have made that jump. Oop, oop. Less lucky that time. I can forgive a lot of that for an interesting gameplay loop. Yeah, same. Like, I part of it for me... Okay, that was unfortunate. Part of it for me is that... Oh, it's gonna hurt me. This game is in many ways a pixel art game. Like, that's kind of what it effectively works out to be. Oh, that is not the way to do that. Well, we're here now. There we go. Like, the way that the grid is adhered to quite tightly, makes it function a lot the way that more of like a pixel art style game would, more 8-bit. And it means that the 3D art is like an expensive way to have a lot of art relative to pixel art. Like, it takes a lot of work to make these, you know, background vistas and all of these rocks and like arranging them and everything. If this was a pixel art game, it would play the same way, and you'd be able to do basically equivalent art with a fraction, a small fraction of the, like, budget. Now, obviously, like, there are big trade-offs to using pixel art. Like, there's a million pixel art games out there, so you run the risk of looking exactly like all the others and no one buying your game because you look generic. That can be a good reason to have a game use this art style. But you do have to, like, follow through with it, in my opinion, right? Like, you have to actually have enough art to, like, make it look interesting and stay interesting over the course of the game. I think if this game had just, like, smaller areas, then it wouldn't be as noticeable. Like, as it stands, you spend a lot of time looking at basically the same stuff because, you know, you have to do a fair bit of backtracking. These are big areas. In order to get back to where I was, I'm going to have to run back over here, right? And that means that you're looking at the same rock textures, the same concrete, the same enemies for a really long time, and you get familiar with it, and you get satiated with it. Yeah, it's an issue of scale. And that's a really hard issue. It's a really hard issue. Because the answer is usually throw more money at it, or throw a lot of time at it. Like, Silksong taking 7 years is not actually a surprise at all. Hold on, I want to see... Ah. Oh, perfect. We desperately need this. Yeah, if a game takes a long time to make, that's fine. I am very on board with games taking a long time to make, because that's reality, right? But it does mean that, like, when you're a small studio with just a few guys and you don't have enough money to spend 7 years making your dream game, like, that means that maybe you need to scope the scale of your areas in. I want to see how wide my brush is, so to speak. I think I'm about... Ooh, okay. Okay, that's actually fine. What's up, Rat Rod? Yeah, situations like Starfield or Veilguard, where it's just taken a really long time and it's wasteful. They're not actually... Yeah. Alright, let's see. There's definitely something here. Do I think there's going to be more right here? Yeah, maybe. We'll go for it. Oh, thought maybe I could get away with it. I don't know why I chose the decisions that I chose there. I would love a mini-map right about now. Like, this is the situation where a mini-map would be just tits. Probably gonna be easiest at this point. Oh. Well, we can't go that way. Everything that I was about to say is totally wrong. That's blocked. That's... okay. Send me on over, fella. I'm doubtful that there's anything there, but I killed that guy for the purpose of getting more health, and I think it worked out the opposite of that. Pretty funny. Could I just drop down to this save, actually? Yeah, I totally can. Perfect. Alright, so maybe there's something there. It feels unlikely, but we'll see if we can't see something. Okay, yeah, nothing over here. Yo, nope. Do I think I can get onto that? That feels like maybe a yes. Yes. It's hard to... It's hard to judge, like, oh, there will be a plant down there that'll let me climb up a space or not, with the way that the map is. Which is not like a huge deal or anything, don't get me wrong, but it just means that sometimes you look at the map and you're like, can I make that? Treasure chest there that we apparently have gotten. Excellent. Ooh, is this a fun? All right, that's pretty enjoyable. I like that. Needing to like lower a bit in order to get it. Send me on over, Chief. This feels like a whole puzzle that I just don't actually need to solve. So that's that. Let's see if we can't go down here and explore this room. I beefed this up. I probably should have used that creature to glide sideways. Some of the numbers that tells me, the 25 meters and stuff, I'm like, was that 25 meters? It felt like a lot more. Maybe I'm completely wrong about it being measured in meters. Interesting. Is this a breakable wall? Oh no, this is a come up from beneath situation. Gotcha. Opening shortcuts. I think there's anything right there. Yes, but apparently we already got it. Okay, why aren't we getting out of this water? Looks like there might be something over there. Ooh, and a thing there, which I think... Yeah, so we get a fan to blow us up to that. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Reinflate so that we can now glide over. So much energy to heal up all the way. Alright, so that's that. I reckon we head over and then down and then around and then up, because this is an up situation. This blocked by a doorway? I don't think it was, actually. So actually, change of plans immediately. We're gonna go the other way. Because I think I neglected to open the doorway over here. Yeah, I sure did. Woof. So close to it, too. Been back here in a while. I don't think. Could be wrong. Hop into this. Okay, this was a mistake. What up, Grips? Give me just a second. I'll get you a shouting. There we go. Alright, so from here, okay, yeah, so we could do this. Nope, we could do that better. Better. There we go. Alright, so from here, we should be able to heal ourselves up. And then somehow get over up top. Nope. Alright, that was silly that I missed that. Jesus, this guy has a lot of health. I'm not rating, but I'll burn a crane on YouTube for solidarity. How's it going, Spud? Alright, so front. Aha! Yes. Perfect. Oh, okay. So now we pop these open. That should get us into the middle of this. Lets us open that. Get us this little power up. And more importantly, let us turn that on. And this on. Beautiful. Is there anything going on right here that I need to be aware of? I don't think so. I don't know why they felt the need to have this. I guess it could be possible for the player to get here without having the parachute ability. That would be very surprising, but this game's fairly non-linear, so... Ozymandias is a mainstream AAA Green Goblin who appears in my mirror. This, okay, this just opened this up. I think I do have, yeah, I've got a few blueprints that we can go ahead and redeem. So we'll take this back to the workbench and do the stuff. All the switches, yeah, so many switches in that sequence. Thankfully not like an actual like puzzle sequence to the switches, just hey, here's some switches that you need to do. So, can do this. Seeker module. Battery, beautiful. Scatter module, sure. And I think that means, yeah, so that puts us at, I believe this is max level for the scatter module, which is great. Pretty close to having another thruster upgrade, which would be great. We're maxed out on battery, so this is just a thing in our inventory now. Cool. Is there anything we need to do there? I don't think so. Alright. So, let's step back and looky. There's definitely stuff to be done here in the bottom bit here. So let's actually take another look around in here, because I feel like I've maybe missed something critical with central room. I don't know, I'm not actually seeing anything that I've missed. Fancy orange blueprint, I see. Yeah, we found 2 of the chrono stabilizers. No idea what they're for, but we've got them. I feel like we're pretty close to maxing out our equipment. We're looking pretty good on the map here. It's mostly just getting into these areas in the center bit that we're a little bit struggling on. Is that locked from... Hold on. I'll feel real stupid if there's a door there that I can get through. I just overlooked. Okay, yeah, no, it's locked. Okay. Yeah, we need to get past this door or one of these other many doors around here. And thus far, we're not having much luck. I'm gonna go back to where we just were. I'm wondering if maybe this is a case of I need to get in here and poke around another fresh time. Alright, we're doing great. That didn't help us. This has not helped us. Like, there's clearly stuff above us in this that matters. We've been through here. Anything up here that we can leverage? Yes. Oh my gosh, it's just right here. It's so freaking obvious now that I'm looking at it. I just need to jump up this. Fancy shield. Not this time, robot. You know what? You can just explode down there. That's fine. Really wish I could get an upgrade to how fast the energy comes towards me. Being able to outrun the energy so easily feels weird. It feels bad. Our experiments attaching mechanical parts to the local critters were a success. Unfortunately, some subjects escaped from their pods, and we had to evacuate the whole lab. Classic. What is this place? What are these monstrosities? These lunatics from the corporation were running some really crazy experiments. No wonder it didn't end well. Genuinely expected one of them to pop out of the tanks and attack me, but oh, okay. Finally, we have attached chainsaws to Wolverines for some reason. This should be fine, yes. Is there a term for, like, the deliberately evil and stupid stuff that you see in every, you know, Resident Evil, Half-Life shenanigans? Great, that opens that, which we did need. Chain Marine. Right, I see you down there. Yeah, you go in there. remember, these things a little more health than I think they do. Alright, excellent. That opens that up. Killing these guys mostly because I don't know if they're load-bearing enemies or not. I don't think they are, but they might be. Like right here, that feels very load-bearing-y. Power, yep. Back up. This needs to be turned off. Battery. Alright, so then this loops back around. Alright. Which I think we actually need to do, because I think I couldn't actually make the jump that I wanted to do over there. Right, so power coming over to here. That was very silly of me, but sure. Okay. That opened that, so we need to loop around. Nice little sequence. Whee! I don't understand why that stuff didn't want to come to me, but little close there, but it's fine. All the energy. Straight up didn't hit the correct button to jump there. Spin, energy. That feels like some bullshit. Like, I know that it's on me that I used that I used the console while a missile was coming at me, but, like, the moment you press the button, you no longer have a choice. You are animation locked. Alright. I think actually we might have just caused a problem for ourselves. No, actually, it's fine. Because what it opened was the one above us, not that one itself. Okay, that's fine. That one was entirely my fault. Trying something a little different with trying to use the shotgun up close. I don't know that it was really worth it, but it was quick. Oh. These creatures, they look familiar. Wait, are these the same as the creature in my dream? What on earth is going on here? Definitely faster. We can do that with a little practice. Whoa, whoa. Rude. Extremely rude. Real sure how I'm supposed to deal with that, other than go fast, nerd. I think I semi-retired the assault around here. Damage just doesn't scale as fast as the others. Yeah, it does kind of feel like that's where I'm headed. We're in trouble. That was not worth it. Well. Gosh, where was my last save point? Way on down here. Oof. We should be able to get ourselves way closer using the machine. So much for the pacifist run. Violence. That's true. That is kind of our modus operandi. Right. there really not any save points closer to here? That feels very surprising. And of course these guys are back. Ah, okay. There was this one here, and I just didn't quite fly high enough. Seeker module. Alright. Are we actually... I feel like the Seeker module... Yeah, we need one more, and we'll have that one maxed. It's on me. Huh. Interesting that that's where it chose to put, our respawn, money. Joking. Alright, yeah, okay. Spin that. Oh, hell. No. Okay, I'll take that. Almost enough turrets. Almost. Wow, I just stood there and watched that come from my feeties. Oh, is this gonna be... Yeah. I've been wondering about that explodable wall for so freaking long. Ooh. A boss battle? this economy? I see it. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I feel like we did okay. I assume this is going to be a multi-phaser, but... Yep. Trying to find the sweet spot and doing a bad job of it. Shit. You're kidding. Yeah, he switched directions. I saw his shadow in the background coming back around towards me. That... Alright. The vibes of that boss actually gave off kind of a lot. Like, especially considering the location of that boss. That gave final boss vibes. Which I don't super feel ready for. Fell right into that. Rat Rod is moving the boss with controller number 2. That would be incredible, though. Tell you guys what, we are actually not going to fight that guy immediately, because there's other ways that we can go right over here. And I'm suspicious about it. This might not have been the way to go. But if that is like final boss or penultimate boss, kind of want to get the rest of this stuff. Alright, cool. So what we're gonna do... suffer a little bit. Alright, dude. This enemy, I swear. Just over here trying to live and let live. Oh, it does occur to me that all of my money is still in that boss room, which... corpse runs, man. No. Alright. So we should be able to just rise on out of here. Excellent. How high is this going to go? Not very. I know that there's the door down there, but I want to see what I can get up to with this first. Because this feels like secrets. Son of a bitch. Cool, that was a load-bearing enemy. Order fragment, alright, sure. This should, yep, cool. That gives us another way up to here, excellent. This will actually connect around the other side. Be excellent. Can I? No. Okay. Okay. Can I get you to blow out that way, and then... No, okay. The little fronds. Alright, sure. Safe. Map module, sure. Sure. That's a pretty significant shortcut we just opened. Alright, so... Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Worth a shot. Boss is just a friend. We haven't disintegrated yet. Sure. Alright, this one. Why didn't we get that one? Over to this healing point. Let's get ourselves reset. Nice. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and say, let's call it there. Obviously, there's still some stuff like dropping down here that we didn't do. I'm trying to figure out why I didn't get that. I don't know. Something for us to figure out in the next episode. So, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. Until then, bye!